That prediction that has been predicted for years, that one day oil will be useless like coal, it has happened. Remember, coal was alpha and omega. Eventually, it becomes useless. America is called the Saudi Arabia of coal. Then oil came. Oh, your brother is fighting you because of oil. Oh, you tell your brother, please come, let me come to my birthday party. Say, oh, you want this oil? You tell your brother, please come and help me celebrate Christmas. No, you want my oil. Now the oil have collapsed. Now, is it a bad thing or good thing? It's a good thing. I see it as a very good thing. Now, look at how I see it as a good thing, especially if you hand over the government to pragmatists. Harvard professors have written over the years arguing that countries washed up with cheap money. Cheap money means always fail. He listed countries with cheap money. They never show any real development. But countries without the cheap money shows real development. Okay? Now, if competent hands are in the hands of Nigeria, we restructure. All these salary and all of them will be reviewed and restructured. We go back to agrarian revolution. Agrarian revolution. That's the first move. Agrarian revolution. From agrarian revolution, we start building industry based on agriculture. Industry based on agriculture, we start doing things for ourselves. All this money come from here, cheap money. Back here, they take 80% of them. You create an NPC, paying people without work. They come to work by 8 o'clock. For 9:30, they are gone. You pay them salary. Everybody has to work. If a Fulani man can take a cow from Maduguri to Port Harcourt walking in the bush, you can walk yourself too. The real cattle Fulani men, the ones that are not raping people, the ones that are not killing people, they are the only people working in Nigeria. The other ones are parasites. Oh, the governor, governor, security vote, senator, they give him 20 billion. From where? Scrap all those nonsense. We go back to basis. Take care of business. Oh, guy, who na only a village you produce. That time you see that there's something your local government produce. That time you see that normally your state produce. This stupidity is over. So the ones that is not smart, we pay a price. The one that is smart will not. It's an opportunity to reconfigure things and remove all these stupidities. Your brother go wayo as a result of oil. Abakaliki, the best rice field in the world. They are governing along airport. There's no plane in any airport that has been since 1909. Neither there's a plane landing in an airport in Owerri that has been since 1902. He's building another airport in Abakaliki. I wonder who will fly in there. Failing to put money in rice. Now they will go back and farm rice and we make money because it's not. I don't think it's anything to panic about. All we need is to tell our people now it's time to work. The party is over. Nigerian elites because the diaspora remit $20 billion a year, so they can steal from that one. $20 billion is not a small amount of money. $20 billion can develop any nation, and that 80% of that $20 billion comes from Igbos. Igbo states, the foreign exchange. Just call us, we give you a naira. Post line that money in a bank here in New York or Switzerland. There are states we have foreign exchange outside the Nigerian enclave. But governor goes. So it boils down to that undisciplinedness of a black person. So you got to work on Nigeria. $20 billion come from diaspora. Another good news is that the Biafran liberators can then now argue to their brothers, who is always suspicious na ha bịara iwere oil, ha sị ha nwanne ọkụ ihugo na kenchawo ụmụ nwanne kenchawo ụmụ ọkụ ihu gị ehuge na oil adọzi ị na-abata n'ụgbọ ka ha rụọ ọrụ together dozie ebe anyị. Now they can argue that, the Biafran liberators. Now the industrial center of the Igbos, Nnewi, and the collapse of oil money, it can be a disaster because most of those industries there need foreign exchange to support their industry. It look like what happened in 1980s when Ikeja Industrial Estate, Ilepuje Industrial Estate in Lagos collapsed during Shagari administration when oil price dropped from $199 to $40 a barrel. It becomes very difficult to find money to support those industrial base. Now, we can circumvent this if we make a very brilliant move. If Nnewi Industrial Association comes outside in Nnewi, example, come to America and set up shop, and go to Europe and set up shop, money changing shops. Those Nigerians that have money, Nigerians have money in America and Europe. If they want to send money to Nigeria, they come through them. See, they pay them in Naira and they keep the foreign exchange here, then ration that foreign exchange to the industries that wants to use it to buy spare parts, that wants to use it to buy certain machineries for expansion, good work. That is foreign exchange is for good work, not for alabanco work. If you want to expand your industry and you want to buy machineries, we pay for the machinery from that foreign exchange. If you want to replace your machines or fix your machines or buy machine parts, you are given allocation without looking at where you come from or who you are. Now, if you look at what is going on in the world, third world countries have collapsed because they don't have industrial base due to slowdown. But rich countries have industrial base, both agriculture and industry. They are printing money and giving their people. Europe is giving money to everybody. America is giving money to everybody. So that money could end up in the Navy if we tap it. If we act very brilliant and tap that money. While the rest of the other states in Nigeria is in chaos, Navy will be expanding their factories more after. And then it becomes a magic because you're going to keep this very secret. Okay, you corner that foreign exchange that your people have abroad. You corner it. Okay, I have seen a small model of this. You corner that foreign exchange because while the rest of the world is in chaos, Europe and America is printing paper money and giving their people. They're not worried about inflation because they have the industrial base. Once their people start buying something, they open the industry start producing fast. Okay, unlike us, if Buhari print money to pay people in Nigeria, there's no production. So what you're gonna see is 100% inflation the following day. The next day, 300% inflation, 400% inflation. Once you reach 1,000% inflation, chaos will break out. Fights. You will see fight in Shomolu. You will see fight in Onitsha. See fight in Kano. That's the problem. So what they will do is that they will not pay workers. They will not pay police officer. The police officer will intensify their bribery. And if they don't pay workers, the economy will shrink because there will be no buy-ins. Those people that come out and buy granite, those people that come out and buy buff, you think it doesn't affect the economy. It does, because the buff man buys flour, which is producing from a flour mill in Nigeria. Okay, but if Nnewi Industrial Association move ahead and come to Europe and America and seize that foreign exchange their people are sending back to these criminals in Abuja, they divert it to their industry. Because you're not going to tell me not to give somebody money. Okay, but they ain't going to do that. They will sit in Nigeria and complain. That's what I keep on telling an Igbo man. Use brain. You can circumvent this nonsense because Nigerian in Europe and America have an estimated savings of $100 billion. $100 billion in terms of savings. In Nigeria, a fraction of their money. And now why you can keep here? They don't want to bring out their money. You know now where 10 naira, 10 naira. Now lie, where 10 naira, 5 kobo. So you can calculate how much money I have from what I'm giving you. Okay, so the Biafra land is washed up with foreign exchange, but they play mugu. We don't want to tap into it. Okay, we don't want to tap into it. In industrial association in our manufacturing place, come set up shop. Make sure it's transparent, because you go to prison if there's a wayo in America. So I will make that clear to you. This is not Nigeria. You collect money from people. You have license, register your company as money transacting business. Here you register in America is $5. It's not like Nigeria. Any homeless person can open up money transacting business. All you need to do is go to your local government, file paper, pay them $5. They give you certificate, and they take your certificate and file with the state. Simple. You collect that money, you pay them. For instance, I collect $100,000. You know, I calculate how whoever that paid that money. Maybe I'm sending money to my mom. Okay, let's say I want to send $500 to my mom. That conglomerate from our industrial center, which is in Newi. Then the $500 exchange stands with the equivalent of naira. My mom goes to bosses when you go sign a paper. Well, look, computer send the Osbo cleared. But you want to tell Igbo something that they're not planning well. Argument. When people don't know how the world works, the Igbos have $100 billion sitting down overseas. Hanaro na Nigeria, Hananda Osana as 2020 naira. Our governors, when they can have their check in Abuja, send out the if they know what they're doing, they come and tap the foreign exchange they have here, use it to buy machines they need. And take the rubbish naira everywhere in Nigeria, Kwandis, Telego in Nigeria. I know about this model because my friend has a gas station and store here. He makes like $15,000 a day. Big gas station and store. Cars. And all this money he collects. Okay? Ndị be ha niile na-eme business na their place. They don't go to central bank for business. And they may buy on a phone. And now I catch up with me go here in Germany now. Okay, and when they tell naira, they only had the naira, only had dollar equivalent. That's where I discovered the model. It could be applied to larger scale. Okay? That boy on a phone, I said, okay, then go to Mr. Wafu on America or on Nigeria. So go to Mr. Wafu's mama, give him $5 million. I bought on a phone, I confirm on any $5 million. You want to equivalent of $5 million. That's what he's doing with their people. None of their people go to Nigerian Central Bank. That was such a hamaki, man. You try to tell Igbo man, it's okay, I'm going to run with you, not run. Just like I have one IPOB that they need money. I thank God now we go right. Where the importance of money? Political opponents, you buy them with money. That's how you do. In a campaign, in a envelope, baby, you buy them over. Those oppositions, you buy them over. But you go there, I said, I say, okay, I'm gonna do. Even this model I'm saying, one minister understood really small. Only understand on the primary level. Na again the north ego, na me the south, and the south when the necessary ego. It talk like the south is work foreign exchange to finance their industry outside Nigeria. Ndi Igbo get central banking can overseas, not in Nigeria. But as long as they are honest, not on each market we have foreign exchange outside of Nigeria. Aba market we have foreign exchange outside of Nigeria. Aboita market we have foreign exchange outside of Nigeria, because those monies are trapped overseas as long as you pay in when you are instructed to pay. Now why are drawn here? It has to be made where you be dealt with ruthlessly. That's how a black man listens. Otherwise, he will come up with this bullshit. Once the bullshit cripple in, it will collapse. When you also understood this thing at a primary level, Sinayame and the South, go South to get Bundo and Dibo. but ọ chọrọ ịkpọ Igbo afa because none of them wants to praise Igbo. Onye ka o ji use the word South na ya ma enye ha ego na ndị ọya enyewo ndị Hausa na nwere ndị na-ezitere ha ego. She is correct. Eta ka ọ dịkwa industrial expansion in the east will be going on while the rest of Africa is stagnant.
Thanks for watching Igbo Area TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also click the bell icon. Like our Facebook page. Join our Facebook group. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram.